Hello everybody, hope you're having a good day. Today just want to show you guys the haul I did from Target. It includes both online purchase and in-store purchase. We actually went to the store today. Was quite pleasantly surprised. I'll put the store video at the end of this so that you guys can kind of like do it together. So I woke up at 6 a.m., which is 8 a.m. Central Time, and that's when they start selling for that Saturday, I believe. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah. So we didn't go to the store on Saturday because at that point it's kind of like pointless. So what I wanted the most was the balls. You can see here the size of the balls. This is my hand. So it's pretty big for a kickball. I was kind of surprised. I thought it would be smaller. I do intended to collect all of them, so then I'm gonna build a stand and have them all vertically stand together. At least that's my plan. But because I'm doing surgery, I'm gonna do it later. But I probably take the measurement and stuff. So that's one of the main. So like I said, I collect pokeballs, and this is like it. This is like the thing. Just to show you guys the quality, because I actually looking at it as well. It looks like it's just a white ball they printed on top or something. So I don't know how long this will last, but I hope it lasts. But you can see like the line is crooked. It's not straight. But hey, that's the ball. Like we are talking about the balls and the fact that I can collect all four, I was kind of pleasantly surprised. They still have a lot in stock actually, like like 15 minutes in, I believe they still have the balls. But anywho, I was pleasantly surprised. So that's online. These two are also online, actually three of them. So these flags, this is a 20 by 30 frames. I actually got one of these top loaders and from Anaheim, right? That I used to frame the Anaheim, and I thought it would fit, because it fits the Anaheim. I thought it would be this size because I didn't go to the store. I don't know how big they are. It's huge. It's 20 by 30 frame, so you can see it's a good almost 30 if you include the yellow tag. I put in a frame. It's kind of hard to put in a frame. It's actually extremely hard to put in a frame like this. Because this is not the good frame. This is the ones that snap on the side, so it's like the cheaper ones. And it's hard because this material is not like this one. The Anaheim one is like one felt piece cloth. This one is very thick. So this one's actually pretty well made. You can see these are actually sewing. So it would last. This is not like the pink jersey because I saw it in store. That one was puff paint, so that one would break very easily, to be honest, because the puff paint is iron on is very, very easy to wear out. Almost probably even more easy to wear out than if it were regular iron on. So I didn't get it. They have one in size large, but I didn't get it because I value my money from non-iron on items. I usually try to not get iron-on items. I don't want to get items that will wear out and then just toss, because I'm just the kind that want to keep the item, kind of. So I love these flags. I highly recommend everyone to get these flags if you They still have the side duck, a lot of the side duck, I should say, in my store. But the Pikachu they sold out. They also have this one. I'll just show you guys. Oh, actually, before that, just to show you guys the size difference. See how crazy the size difference? So yeah, so that's the size difference. They also have this one in my store, but I already got it online, so I don't need another one. This one, yeah, just as I expected, because I was like literally looking on. I was preparing my purchase, so I look online, pictures, enlarge to look. This is embroidery. This is not iron-on. So this one actually, and it's huge, just to line up with the 20 by 30. It's a good 20-ish. It needs a 20 frame, but you don't need a 30. You still have that much space left for probably like a 10-ish inch. So this is probably like, yeah, but 20 by 30 is probably fine too. Like, 20, 28, 24, it's probably still fine. But yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful piece. They have grommets you can hang very easily. Well, you can always grommet yourself, kind of. But they already did it. So that was great, and it's a stitch. It's not the puff paint. I keep saying not on the puff paint. So this will last if you keep it well. I do intend to frame it when I got a frame. I don't have a frame anymore because I already framed this guy. So I didn't have a frame for this guy. I figured I better frame that guy than this guy, because then I frame two things instead of one. At least that's my mentality. Anyway, so this one, actually the side up was so much better than I thought, turned out. So I think both of them are very good quality for the price. I thought it was expensive when I bought it. Now I get it why they're so expensive, because the quality is actually very good. The back has nothing, like it's just, you know, the stitch through, which makes sense because I mean they're not gonna. That one actually has a backing, so that one actually, if you're sewer, you seamstress, that one actually has more work because the back actually didn't see through like this one. But then this one's much bigger, so you can kind of weight the same way. But this one actually has more work because they do the back. Just saying, it's more work, that one, for sewing. But this one has more work on the grommet, so pick your choose. This one is probably easier to hang to. Well, I mean, you can get a frame like I did, so that's probably easy too. And then I got, let's go to a small item. I got the, this is a dive ball, I believe, speaker. So I FOMO and get it. Should it be this way or this way? It's probably this way for the dive ball. I had it upside down, they packaged it upside down. So that was $25 here. This is more like a collection item for me. So that's that. That's dive ball. And then I got, actually there's one more coming in the mail. I haven't got it yet. So these two I actually pick up in store, in my local store. It was kind of funny, so I'm just saying that's how it works on my store. So I was looking for Pikachu, and there's nowhere anywhere near my store. And there's a store that they carry it, but my husband refused to drive there because that area is a little interesting, let's put it this way. So it's very a colorful area, so he don't want to drive over there just for Pikachu, because, you know, like, your safety should be more important than picking up Pikachu in that sense. You know, he was like, if you want it, he will pay extra for scalpers. I was like, no, I'm not paying scalpers. So that's the end of the conversation, because he refused to go to that area because it's very colorful neighborhood. Anywho, so they have Bulbasaur online, and I got it. And they don't have Pikachu online, so I got a Bulbasaur. They said they have Bulbasaur and Charizard in store. When I went to the store, you guys can check the video at the end. There's 3 Pikachus, and I think there's like 4 Butterfree or something. There's more Butterfree than Pikachu, and there's no Charizard in sight, and there's no Gengar in sight, and Bulbasaur is all gone. So it's like the inventory online might not be accurate, to be honest, in your store. So you might want to go to the store and check it out. I'm just saying, for my store, it's not accurate, which I get it, because they scan, they might, blah, you know, kind of that way. Blah. So I believe they are both 20, if I'm not mistaken. They are like the small size ones. I know I got previously mentioned I'm not going to do puzzles, but I kind of, you know me. My plan is to assemble this and hang it on the staircase right here. Well, you know, find 2 spots to hang them. That's my plan right now. You're like, how are you gonna hang it? You're gonna put in poster frame? You said no poster frame. Yes, I did said that, and I'm not doing poster frames. So I'm gonna turn this into a little art project, by the way. So I'm gonna do bedazzle on it at the front, and I'm gonna do at the back will be with, what was that thing called, like Puzzle Saver or something, like the Mod Podge. Okay, not sponsored, I'm just saying that's what I'm gonna do. So you guys can check out my video in the future. That's gonna be way after my surgery and everything. But I'm gonna do Mod Podge to the back, not the front, the back only, multiple layers. You're like, why you only do the back and not the front? Well, I don't want to ruin the front. I don't care comparatively I ruin the back. And you're like, if you don't care about ruining the back, why don't you just tape it? Yeah, I could have taped it. I was thinking about that too, and it's less work and it's less messy than Mod Podge. I think Mod Podge is gonna seal the cracks better than tape because the tape cannot do the the seams. So I think Mod Podge would do better, to be honest, for the holding the puzzle pieces in between. And then you're like, why don't you do epoxy? Because I've done epoxy in my life so many times. The first time I touched epoxy, well, not touching it, but like I deal with epoxy in my art project was jewelry. After that, I swear I would not touch it again. Well, besides for my wedding, I did touch it, but because it's for one occasion only, and I'm not planning to preserve anything. The reason was my art projects, all of them turns yellow. The epoxy turns yellow over time, and it also depends on how you store it. The reason why I said depends on how I store it, because I noticed one box of the epoxy, well, when I was doing it, it's more yellowy than the others. And I think one is in clear box and versus the other was in a tin. They're both in an air conditioned area, like basically the bedroom, which is air conditioned for the most part. So it's not like, any humidity or anything weird random with it, or sun or anything is in a drawer or a cupboard or something, but like, or bookshelf, something along the line of that. So it turns yellow regardless how you store it, because in a tin container, absolutely no light, versus a transparent container, they still turn yellow. It's just the timing, but they still ended in yellowing. So I figure out I'm not doing epoxy on these to ruin the front. I'm not doing the Mod Podge at the front to ruin it either. So that's why I'm going to turn the front to a different project instead. But I will Mod Podge the back. And there's a product called Parcel Saver. I'm not sponsored by Mod Podge, okay? I'm just saying. But because I deal with Mod Podge and I know how to work with it, I figure out that's like the safe. Of course, you can use Elmo glue or whatever equivalent. I just figure out this is the easiest, safest, or whatever, and not ruining a puzzle. So I'll show you guys once I'm done with that project. I might do a mini version of it, like multi-parts of it, to show you guys the progress as well. But of course, I'll assembly the puzzle, and of course, I need a clean area before assembly because I don't want to Mod Podge a bunch of hairs and stuff on it. And I'm still waiting for my butterfly, which makes sense for me to do all three at the same time because same wait time, and I'm gonna do multiple layers of Mod Podge. That's my plan, and my husband wants nothing to do with it, of course. But the plan is to hang these guys at the stairway so that we can walk by it every single day. Because we already have the laundry room for it, for the Pokemons. And now is this. Butterfree was the first one I bought, by the way. I bought Butterfree first because you guys knew me and Butterfree has a history. Because if you're Gen 1 guys, old people like us, you like Butterfree. And of course, I need Pikachu because Pikachu is my boy. And then that's the only one left in the store. That's the one I would want to buy anyway. There's a Charizard. I have no confidence I can Mod Podge that baby. Because Charizard is huge. If you look at the dimension, it's like a person. It's bigger than a person, vertical and horizontal, kind of. So I have no confidence I can hang the baby up in a Mod Podge preserved scenario. And plus, they sold out in my store anyway. So, and they sold out of Gengar. And I don't want Gengar. Like, sorry, Gengar. I love you. But I think I would be scared to see your eyes at night when I wake up, kind of. Sorry. You're a little scary at night. So, yeah. Especially with the art project I'm doing. So, it's a little scary. So, yeah, that's it. That's basically all my haul. I was actually I think I'm very lucky. Well, okay, I woke up at 6. Technically, I woke up before 6 to click on at 6 to get the products. I was not into the jacket like I told you guys. I was a little bit turned on the jacket, as in kind of wanted when they have the pre-order again, for the second wave. But I was like, do I really need a jacket? And the answer was no. Like, I would be happier to spend the money on this, guys, and work on my art project than that thing. I definitely want all the balls, including the speakers, because that's like a thing for us. So, because my wedding ring box is also that. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And continue with the next part, which I'll show you my store inventory if you guys are interested. Until next time, have a good one, guys. Bye! There's the following Monday. It's quiet because it's a weekday. We're gonna getting ready for the surgery. So if you ever come here and see, oh, there's a Pikachu. Still a lot of shirts. Yeah, that's what they have in my store.